for anybody who's been waiting. I'm sorry I'm so fucking late. I'm at work. Well, you know, I do my readings where I work after, you know, with permission. But I hope you're doing well. Hi, Teresa. Okay. So I'm not even set up. I don't think I'm gonna even bother putting on a mic. Yeah. So as the pinned comment says, welcome and welcome back. I will be reading for all the signs from Aries to Pisces, and it's gonna be a no contact message for each sign. So I will not be responding to any personal questions. If you do post a personal question, I will be ignoring it. So don't be offended because I am not answering personal questions until further notice. So I'm going to be doing a no contact message, then clarifying with tarot, just so as confirmation that the tarot may provide. And if I don't interact with the chat, it's because I want to be focused and want to make sure that this reading doesn't get overtaken by any certain energies, you know. It's going to be no contact for whatever end. It's however it resonates, because I don't know everybody's situation, Hera. So you take the messages as it resonate. They will not resonate with everybody, and it's going to be by the zodiac sign. I'm starting from Aries, going all the way through Pisces. So it's going to be no contact message. No contact message. All right. So if I don't respond to your comments it's because I'm very much focused on the reading. Okay. Getting the cards ready for no contact messages for all signs. No contact messages for all signs from Aries to Pisces. This reading is timeless, so it's whenever you happen to come across this reading. Once again, like the pinned comment says, I'm reading for all the signs from Aries to Pisces. I'm going in that order. So don't ask me, do Libra next or do Gemini. No, I'm going in the order. I'm going in the order of the zodiac. Okay. So all signs, no contact messages. All signs, no contact messages. I'm trying to decide. I'm kind of stalling because I'm trying to decide what cards that I'm feeling for the situation. Not the situation, for this type of reading. I have the love situations, so that might be, hello everyone. So please take the messages as they resonate. This may be the messages the person wants to say to you. This may be messages that you may want to say to your person, because everybody's situation is different, and not all messages will resonate with you. And I say feel free to look at other signs in your chart, the ones that are the strongest energy. For me, I have the strongest energy I have in my chart is Scorpio energy. I have 4 Scorpio placements in my chart. So if you know your chart, then you should know what's the strongest zodiac sign, what's the strongest energy. You can look at your sun, moon, rising, or just the strongest energy in your chart. So I'm going to get started with Aries. Let me get my pen because I got to do the timestamps for you all too if you watch the replay. In case you're new here, my name is Tan. Artemis Oracle is my channel. I'm an oracle and tarot card reader. And so anybody who puts any questions, general advice, I am not answering personal questions. I am not doing personal readings. When I start offering that, you will know, and you will know where to contact me, how much it will cost, all that stuff. So at this time, I'm not answering any personal questions. So don't be offended if I ignore your message in the chat. And please read the pinned comment too. Reading is fundamental. Okay, so now we're going to go into Aries. That's the first time we're doing. That's 507 for the timestamp. Aries, Aries, Aries. Aries. What does Aries need to know at this time? Hey, Teresa. Hi, Teresa. Okay. What's the no contact message for Aries? Remember, not all the messages will resonate. These may be messages you want to say, they want to say. Take them as they resonate. You feel free to check your sun, moon, or rising signs, as well as any sign that is really strong in your chart. So we have, it makes me happy to see you thriving, even though it's without me. I'm taking time to find myself again. I'm with them because I couldn't have you. For some of you, you may be dealing with someone who is dealing with someone else. And I feel like it's because this person may be dealing with a situation that may be one that they feel like aligns more with who they are or where they are in their life. It makes me happy. They love you. I would say they do love you. They do care about you. I would say they care about you because even though you and them are no longer in contact for whatever reason, and Tarot may clarify that for you to make sure to help narrow this message down for Aries. This person, though you and them are not in contact, they may be seeing you. They may be aware of everything that you're doing. They may be keeping tabs. I don't know if you share, friends, you go to common places. They know where you work. They know where you live. They know where you frequent, that type of thing. But they see you and they are happy about whatever good is coming to you. This person doesn't seem to have any negative energy towards you because I'm taking time to find myself again. I feel like this could be you if you separated, if you decided to cut ties with this person that, you felt like the situation didn't align with you, especially if you found out they were dealing with somebody else. And if that's the case, that could be the reason why they're with somebody else because, sometimes that happens when there's a third party situation. If one person leaves, then the person gets stuck with the other person, So that could be that for some of you. It may not resonate with all of you. Let's see what comes out with the love situation. To help narrow this down. This card, twin flame. Some of you may consider this person your twin flame. Polar opposites, yin yang, intense soul connection. And you know how they always say there's like a runner chaser dynamic. I don't know if you resonate with this type of connection being a twin flame connection. Let me see what else. Beauty, intimidated by your beauty stands out, physical attraction. So this person finds you very attractive. You probably know this person probably has said something to you about this and probably has even asked you, why do you even bother with me? You could have anybody, but why do you deal with me? Let me see what else comes out. Children. Some of you may have children. This person may have children. It says children involved, using child as a pawn and staying for the kids. So if this person's in some sort of dynamic, like I said, I'm with them because I couldn't have you. They're probably staying in a relationship or situation that isn't healthy for them. It may not be that they may be staying for the kids, or if it's not that, someone has a child and that might be also an interference with the connection, so someone may be staying in a relationship because of children. Sometimes if someone's married, they don't want to deal with paying for child support because they're with, they're with their baby mama or baby daddy, and they kind of don't want to ruin the family dynamic too. So that may be the reason why this person could be staying in a situation, or settling in a situation that they're not happy with or happy in. But sometimes people settle in connections where if I can't have you, then I'll take what I can get. Please read the pinned comments. So how will the Aries collective know this message is for them? How will the Aries collective know this message is for them? Okay, somebody could be dealing with a Gemini energy, or someone who may come off as maybe someone who is a little manipulative. Or you may consider yourself to be someone who manifests. So maybe that's something that you're doing. You're manifesting. This person could be manifesting you back. manifesting communication, because Virgo and Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is about communication. So this person could be manifesting communication from you, since it is a no contact situation. But this could be a Gemini energy. But it may be also Virgo, because they're both ruled by Mercury. Anything else? They may also be a fire sign. They could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But doesn't necessarily have to be that. This could be somebody what they call the neighborhood bicycle. Someone that likes to, you know, likes to be rode. I'm sorry. I'm just like, I didn't like someone that likes to ride. But this could be somebody. I also like to think of this person as maybe someone who does deliveries. You know how people like think about the night. It's going everywhere, right? So I don't know if this person does Uber Eats, does some sort of delivery like Amazon Prime, that type of thing. That could be so that may be the Knight of Wands for some of you. So yeah, that could be that, or it could just be someone that you suspect or you are aware is someone who likes to play around, you know, maybe likes to go back and forth. But it could be just somebody who's fun, carefree, someone that you really have a good time with, that you feel like you don't have to take things so seriously with them. But or it could just be someone who you probably don't really take that much serious, you know. But I'm definitely getting a lot of male energy with the Magician and the Knight of Wands having a masculine on it, but usually they do that in tarot. One more card, please, for Aries. Thank you, Teresa. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is trying to manifest you coming back. I don't know if this person is like going back and forth to places that you are, trying to initiate some way of initiate communication with you. I don't know if this person has the type of card that you could hear it. Like you could hear it whenever it passes, it will make a distinct sound. Like the motor, the engine makes it like that revving sound. They could have a very unique type of vehicle too. Something that's very flashy, noticeable. But I feel like this person also, like if they're trying to manifest communication with you, this person may be doing things or putting out signs to try to get attention, your attention, you know, because they're trying to reestablish a connection with you, trying to rebuild with this Ace of Pentacles energy, you know. So the I'm with them because I couldn't have you, that doesn't have to be for everybody. You know, this could be a specific message where you know someone is in no contact with you, but they're dealing with another situation, you know, settling or something. This person could be out dating, you know, because they can't have you. So like I said, they could take, they maybe wanting attention and maybe validation, but that's not for everybody, because not everyone is like that. Not everyone is like that. There's certain people, but that may be a sign for you. But I feel like this person may be trying to get your attention in some way. They may be doing things, maybe trying to do something flashy, just anything to get your attention. I don't know if they're posting like pictures with a car, or they're doing car videos, like where they're showing you where they're going, you know, like how people have those dash cams and shit. But I feel like this person's using every tool in their disposal to try to get your attention, you know? Yeah, Eight of Wands. That's about fast communication. But I feel like whatever they're doing, they're probably directing this focus. They may be doing things like energetically too, where they're trying to, I don't know, put out some ping for you to react in some way. Like whatever they're doing is directed towards you to get your attention. Yeah, with the Lovers in the middle of the deck too. I think this person is also wanting divine intervention. But I feel like they're also doing things in there like, okay, I have all these tools I'm trying to manifest, but I'm also going to do whatever I have to do. Because this is one of the things that they say about manifestation. It's not only like hoping and praying and wishing, universe, please send this person to me. It's also taking action. So this person is taking action, and it's like they're taking every shot they can towards you to try to get your attention, to get you to like communicate with them. And we got Gemini again. So Gemini is very strong in this. So some of you may be dealing with a Gemini energy. This could be someone that you may consider a twin flame. There may be children involved. And this person is definitely attracted to you, you know. So I hope that was helpful, Aries. So now I'm going to read for Taurus, the Taurus sign. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Taurus, 1515 for Taurus. 1515 for Taurus. There. 1515 for Taurus. Let me knock the cards. 1515 for Taurus. I keep saying the number. 1515 may be significant to you. The 15. There may be 1515. Maybe it's a number you're seeing repeatedly. That could be in somebody's phone number. That could be in somebody's address, license plate. I kept repeating it. The 15th could be somebody's, the day someone was born, the 15th of any month for Taurus. And now we're entering Taurus season. So happy birthday to any Taurians out there. You're my opposite sign. I appreciate your grounding nature. Okay. For Taurus. One more for Taurus. What messages Taurus need to know? What no contact messages Taurus need to know? Oh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, wow. Okay, I am grateful that you came. What didn't I just say? I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that you came into my life. Not my life. This is the no contact person. They're saying that they're grateful for you coming into their life. I lost sight of what was important in our connection. So they may have been directing their attention to other things, but now they're seeing your value, and they're grateful for whatever presence you brought into their life, whatever energy, whatever support, whatever love, care that you brought to them. They appreciate it. And I can't imagine a life without you. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if the Hierophant card came out. And that is a Taurian card. But, yeah. Let's see. I am grateful that you came into my life. I lost sight of what was important in our connection. I feel like this person may be one that can be, may have been focusing on certain parts of the relationship, but not focusing on the good. Because this reminded me of me, even though I am not a Taurus. Sometimes we see, like, we could have something really good with somebody, everything's going well in other areas, but then one shitty thing happens, and then you could like hyper fixate on that, and then it's like you're like, well, this is the main problem in our relationship, this is what's wrong, whatever, so that's what came into my mind. So maybe this person or you, depending on how the no contact messages resonate, may have been focused on the bad stuff in the relationship and not the good, what allowed you to bond with them, allowed you to share love, connect. But somebody cannot imagine their life without you. So that implies that you are someone that holds a very valuable space in their heart, and your presence is very much valuable, even though there may have been something that may have blinded this person. And Taurus, you understand like how certain things can you could get blindsided in some way, and you could become, I'm not saying you, but people can be hyper fixated on the negative and forgetting like what was the part of your relationship that was very much special, important, and allowed them to really feel some sort of bond with you. But ultimately, this person is grateful for your presence. And it's funny that I said that. Because from the Tauruses I've experienced, and male and female, very grounded, stable people. And I'm a Scorpio, so they're the opposite sign of me. And I like Taurus people. Okay, this is funny. You got 4 cards here. The first one that I saw was toxic, not good for you, low vibrational toxic relationship. So Some of you may not even want this person in your life. Maybe this person does have toxic tendencies, and that could be the looking at the negative, only focusing on the negative, forgetting all the good times, and just, going in circles. This could be something that has happened continuously. It's like this has happened frequently, where whenever something goes wrong, this person may go into the same habit that interferes with your relationship and causes them to lose sight of what was important. Going in circles, repeating cycles, not making any progress, not learning lessons. So this could be a karmic cycle that could be going on for this person or for you. I don't know if this is something that you continue to experience, or this is something that with this person, or this is something you've experienced in the past in different or past connections. So dating, ready to start dating, meeting new love interests, getting over someone. For you, if this person has been toxic, you may have been already putting yourself out there wanting to meet new people, because you may have run away from this connection. Or this person may be one who runs away. This could be someone who self-sabotages, and that could be the toxic behavior. Avoiding the connection, running from themselves, ignoring you. So that could be something that has happened in your relationship and this no contact situation. Okay. Now let me go into tarot for Taurus. Taurus. I want to make sure these cards get really tight. What messages Taurus need to know? How will they know this is their reading? How will Taurus know if this is their reading? And the toxic situation may not resonate with all of you, But there could be some sort of repetitive pattern in your relationship, But like I said, all the messages may not resonate with you. Please take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. And feel free to look at your sun, moon, rising, or the strongest zodiac sign that's in your chart. Okay. So Taurus, what does Taurus need to know about this connection? Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? Okay, you got 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, this is planning. This planning energy, planning and waiting. I mean, some of you or someone has taken some sort of action or someone's planning on taking some sort of action, and they're waiting for, if this is something that they haven't done, they're planning to take some sort of action with the 3 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. Or this could be someone that has already taken some sort of action and is waiting for a result. I don't know if this person has already tried to contact you and you still haven't responded to them. Number 3 is 3-3. Some of you could be 33 years old. Let's see. For Taurus. What other messages Taurus needs to know? That'd be so funny the Hierophant comes out. Because if you can't imagine your life without somebody, what's the best way to make sure they're in your life, right? Let's all think. What is the best way to keep somebody in your life? Oh, Queen of Pentacles came out. I looked at the bottom, 6 of Swords. Somebody, because I lost sight of what our connection was. What was important in our connection? I feel like this person is planning something. They're planning to make some sort of offer with you, Taurus, Queen of Pentacles. This could be your energy, because that's Earth sign energy. So I kind of want to clarify the 3 of Pentacles. I was trying to do clarification, but I want to know, what's this 3 of Pentacles? Because 3 of Pentacles is like more like if you look at this card, it looks like people are strategizing. They're making a plan. They're coming up with some sort of scheme, right? This could be somebody maybe they're going to make some sort of offer towards you. But all right. Tell me what the offer is. 5 of Swords is conflict. Strength. They're trying to overcome the conflict, overcome any internal conflict that they have. Maybe a fear Insecurity, trying to be courageous and brave. Well, with what? Yeah, I feel like the devil came out in reverse. I feel like this person wants to move past whatever conflict that you had, because we did see the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. But I feel like this person may be coming forward. I think this person may be wanting to apologize. This person definitely wants to communicate with you. But I also see the Page of Wands as also somebody that also they're going to communicate with you, and they may communicate with you in a very lighthearted way, you know. But I feel like this person definitely has some sort of reservations. I think they may be talking to friends, family members about what to do. But I feel like this person definitely wants to overcome any conflict that may be existing in your connection, even though this is a no contact situation. I think this person may be planning to take you out on a date, maybe wanting to take you out. That could be what this is too. But I feel like this person is also working on grounding themselves and overcoming any of devilish tendencies, any negativity or toxicity that they have. And it's funny because we have the toxic card here, so this person maybe is working on that. And maybe that's where they get lost in their head. They lose sight because they're only focusing on the negative. And that may have to do with fears that they have about the connection, But I feel like this person does know your value, and they're grateful for your presence. And they're seeing clearly that there are things that they need to overcome in order for your connection to work out, to be stabilized. And how important it is for you both to work together as a team. Overcome any issues that may have been interfering with your connection too, so that you can plan to move forward with the Three of Wands, So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope that helps. So let me tell you some signs. I see Capricorn, I see Leo. Maybe you're dealing with a fellow earth sign as well, or a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn strongly. Okay, so I hope that message is helpful to you, Taurus. So now I'm going to go into Gemini. Let me mix these cards up. For Gemini is 2752. 2752 for Gemini. Oh, so if you feel free to scroll back. Oh, nice. Thank you for sharing the synchronicities, Miss Miscellaneous. I'm going to say Miss 123 XYZ. Thank you for sharing the synchronicities. Feel free to scroll back if you want to hear your reading. And let me know if it resonates. Oh, okay, you did. You joined that, Taurus. Okay, excuse me. I'm in reading mode right now. Okay, so Gemini, 2830. I'm going to redo the timestamp. 2830 for Gemini. What message does Gemini need to know at this time, Spirit? What message does Gemini need to know at this time, Spirit? What no contact message does Gemini need to know at this time, Spirit? What message does Gemini need to know at this time, Spirit? Knock the cards. Okay. What message does Gemini need to know at this time, Spirit? What message does Gemini need to know at this time, Spirit? What message does Gemini need to know at this time, Spirit? Gemini. One more for Gemini. I'm gonna take that one. Okay, the first card that we have for Gemini is I'm taking time to find myself again. I think Aries got this message. Aries did get this message. I'm a mess right now. Yeah, they need to get their shit together. Sounds like someone is going through some stuff right now. They may be going through some personal, emotional issues, and they need to get their stuff together. I'm trying to become the best version of myself. Yeah, I feel like this person is doing some sort of shadow work healing for themselves at this time, since you have gone no contact with them. This could be also your energy. Please remember, you could switch the messages as they resonate, because I'm tapping into Gemini energy. So it may be either your energy or their energy. So this person could be you. Take it as it resonates. Someone is taking time to find themselves again because they're going through some sort of healing, maybe a dark night of the soul, maybe some financial issues. And that was something I wanted to say. I'm a mess right now. Sometimes people's finances could be causing some issues in other areas of their life. And I was thinking that, but I was like, no, I didn't want to say it. But money, I think someone may, this may resonate with you. You may be dealing, or you have dealt with somebody that you're currently in a no contact situation, Gemini, that is currently going through some money issues, money problems, not enough money, careful about expenditure. Okay. Passion, lustful desire, sexual chemistry, craving you, and unrequited, one-sided love, not enough attraction, feelings are not mutual. You know what I'm thinking? Okay, this is side message, because that unrequited, that don't make no damn sense. Maybe you no longer feel this way. You don't feel connected to this person anymore. Maybe you've moved on and you're no longer like this, whoever this may be in the no contact situation that you're in. You may not even be, you no longer, you got over them. You have no feelings for them. You don't share the same sentiment. Another thing that popped in my mind is there may be somebody trying to start something with you, or someone was trying to start something with the person you're dealing with, but it's one-sided. You may not be interested in whoever may be coming towards you, or there may be someone that your no contact person has coming towards them that they're not interested in, you know, someone that may only want to have a good time with them. Also, another thing too is that this person may not only want it to be a passionate connection with you, I think they want something more. Because if you think about it, this card, I want to be the best version of myself. This card came out for Aries, I believe. Right? I'm already losing track. Y'all can let me know if you remember that I try to be the best version of myself for you. I feel like this person doesn't, if your relationship may have been a passionate relationship, I think that they don't want that anymore. I think they want more. They want it to be more than that. And that may be a surprise to you. Shocking events, unexpected surprise, did not see it coming, unpredictable. That may resonate with some of you. Now, take the messages as they resonate, Gemini. Okay, so let's see. Gemini. Okay, for Gemini, what does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know about this no contact situation? I don't know if this resonates. I don't know, somebody is dealing with financial issues, Gemini. This person may have lustful desires for you too. 10 of Pentacles. See, I think somebody's really pretty much, and this makes sense too, because sometimes, and I'm going to speak from the perspective as a woman who deals with men. From my understanding is when a man feels like he doesn't have enough, he feels like he can't really commit to anything. And with the 10 of Pentacles coming out, the Queen of Swords came out. I don't know if some of you have air sign. Well, duh, Tan, Gemini is an air sign. Maybe this person feels like you don't see them like as somebody that you could have a long-term future with, because if this was a passion-based connection, then you may not be seeing them in that way, or maybe you're changing your perspective on this person with the Queen of Swords, or this person is having some sort of realization, some enlightenment, you know. But I feel like this person may be very much focused on wealth, on abundance, creating some sort of security for them. I feel like, and I could be wrong about men, but I feel like men may believe that they have to be providers. And I think that's what they say about men. Men are supposed to be the providers, protectors, and what else? There's another P word that I can't think of right now. So I feel like this person's gaining some sort of enlightenment, and I think that's why they feel like they had to cut certain things out, because the money is tight. Card says careful about expenditure. So maybe this person is trying to get their finances in order, and they may be cutting certain things out, because maybe they have certain habits, that financial habits. Maybe they're like shopaholic, or maybe they like buying stuff, or they like to be up to date with, updating. Like maybe they're the type of person that gets the new iPhone every time it comes out, or they get the next model car, all that stuff. It could be that. So I feel like this person may be trying to get their finances in order, but they're also enlightened on what things they need to cut out so that they can secure or establish financial stability for themselves. Let me see what else comes up for Gemini. You saw that card, Seven of Swords. I feel like this person is strategizing. Seven of Swords came out, and this typically is like a negative card, but Seven of Swords in the traditional tarot has the golden background, and that's supposed to be positive, yellow, sunshine, happiness, joy, saying things clearly, but also this is also the card of strategy, of being strategic. So this person is making strategic moves. You see the person is going through a safe. I don't like, and whenever I think of safes, I think of things having value, valuables. So I feel like this person, valuables. I feel like this person's focusing on values, their valuables, raising their value, being strategic about values. I want to know what the Seven of Swords is. I want to know, because automatically you see Seven of Swords and it's like the negative meaning, but it's not always that. Seven of Swords, being very strategic about, like I said, about how they're spending, about how they're building wealth. They may be even realizing how they need to get their stuff in order. Oh, look at this. I don't know if you're dealing with an air sign, because the King of Swords came out. So I don't know if you're dealing with a fellow air sign, a Libra or Aquarius energy, because we have the King and Queen showing up. So I feel like this person definitely is working on their finances, because I see Six of Pentacles. Also, this person probably may have understanding or clarity about how they may not have been giving enough to the connection too, with the Six of Pentacles, because sometimes I feel like some of you may be dealing with a Libra, because I see the Libra scales, but it could also be how there may have been some sort of imbalance, and that's why they want to become a better version of themselves for you, because there has been some inequality in the relationship, some sort of imbalance, especially with how they've how they've invested in your connection. Maybe they felt like you gave more, or maybe you feel like you gave more to the connection, and that they gave you anything they could. They gave you what they could, and maybe it wasn't much to them, or much that they had to give. So I don't know if some of you felt like this person was breadcrumbing you, and that may be why you cut communication with them. That doesn't have to resonate with all of you, Please read the pinned comment. I'm not answering any personal questions. So yeah, I feel like this person's being very strategic about what actions. They're probably constantly thinking, because the swords are about thoughts. It's about ideas, so they're thinking about different ways that they can be better, how they can show up better, how they can, I don't know if this person wants to be more honest, more clear. Maybe they may have been withholding their emotions too, as well. But I feel like ultimately what the person wants is this with you. Family, legacy, abundance, establish a home, just a good life. And that could be what they're focusing on right now. That could be what is the passion right now. That may be where their energy is being placed, on them building their wealth and establishing themselves financially. So I hope that was helpful for you. So now I'm going to go into Cancer's reading. I hope that was helpful to you, Gemini. And if it resonates, please let me know in the comment section or in the chat if you're here. And thank you to all who are joining, who gave me a like. And just a reminder, I am not taking any personal questions. I'm not going to be responding to personal questions. So I say this respectfully, don't waste your time. Okay. So now we're going to go into the concepts. We're at 4011 for Cancer. Okay, let me clean these cards up right now. 4011 for Cancer. Cancerians, Cancerians. Cancerians, Cancerians, Cancerians. No contact message for the Cancerians. No contact love messages for Cancerians. I'm going to change the time step to 4035 for you, Cancerians. 40. 40. What? No contact message does Cancer need to know at this time? No contact message. When I can hold you again, I will never let go. Oh, that's sweet. I miss us. Wow. Well, no contact message does Cancerians need to know at this time? Well, no contact message does Cancerians need to know at this time? Oh, I'm with them because I couldn't have you. I'm afraid you will forget about me, but I wouldn't blame you. Okay, I feel like that message is not... I feel like this person could miss you. There could be somebody who's dealing with somebody that does miss you, and if they have the opportunity to be with you again, they will never let you go, right? They miss you. They miss the connection they had with you. But some of them, it could be like, I don't know if something detrimental happened and they've already moved on, and I'm with them because I couldn't have you. That could be where, if that case where somebody's with somebody else, and I feel like that's like a separate message. I feel like this is separate from the I miss us. When I can hold you again, I will never let you go. I'm afraid you will forget about me, but I wouldn't blame you. That's why I'm with somebody else. I don't know what happened in your connection, Cancerians, that this person may have moved on with another person. I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know what that is. Okay. But let's go into the love situation so we can like narrow down what that issue could be, because I feel like that's something else. I think that message is not going to resonate with it. Well, all the messages are not going to resonate with everybody. So please remember to take what does and leave the rest behind. So what message? Can you tell us more about this love situation? Okay, you got 3 cards came out. I'm just taking them. They just fell out. Reconciliation, want to work things out. They will return. There's unfinished business. Then we have divorce, alimony, terminating a marriage, separation will be costly, complicated relationship. So I don't know if some of you were dealing with someone who's in the middle of a divorce, or who was separated but then reconciled with someone that they were married to, and waiting, holding on to hope, not taking action, stand. So I feel like there's 2 Cancerians here. 2 sets of messages for Cancerians. I feel like there's someone who is waiting for you to reach out to them. They're waiting for the right moment. They're waiting for you to reach out. They're waiting to reach out to you. Wanting to reconcile. I don't know if some of you are divorced with this person. Some of you, are you divorced? Were you married to this person? That could be a side message that may not resonate with everybody. I don't know if you were married to this person. This person may, if you did get divorced or you separated, I know this person wants to reconcile with you. But then I feel like there's a separate message where someone is with somebody else because they couldn't be with you. They couldn't reconcile with you. And it's like there may be a bit of melancholy. I feel like someone may be depressed or sad that they messed up the relationship, and whatever connection they're in, they're seeing the grass isn't greener on the other side, you know, because they're like, wow, if I had the chance to hold you again, I will never let you go. and that they missed a connection with you. That may not resonate with all of you, but it may resonate with some of you. Okay. Okay, tell me about Cancerian's message. What message does Cancerians need to know? How would the Cancerians know if this is their message? Or what message does the Cancerians need to know? Six of Swords, there's someone moved on. Maybe there was a lot of conflict, a lot of arguments. But this, the Page of Cups coming out. I feel like someone maybe wanted to come forward. It could be apology, a love note, a love message. Maybe wanting to start off small, something small, because the page is young. Anything else? Anything else? For the Cancerians? Anything else for the Cancerians? The Hermit. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo energy. I don't know if you feel like you've been hermit, you've been on your own, you've been doing your own introspection, you're on your own life journey, but like for you, like depending on the circumstance, someone may be wanting to move past any conflict that you've had and wanting to make some sort of small emotional gesture towards you with the Page of Cups. This person may possibly want to apologize if there is a need for an apology, but this person does want to communicate because pages communicate. They give messages, they deliver messages. But the Hermit, this could be either some of you are taking time to yourself, right? If you are dealing with someone who's already moved on, they're in another relationship, they settled for somebody else, and they don't blame you if you forgot about them and whatnot, right? You may be moving on from this situation, and then you may be receiving some sort of new offer, something new. You may be starting a new connection, starting a new relationship, or some of you may be starting a new passion, learning something new that you care about. But that could be where the Hermit is coming in, where you're taking time to gain more wisdom, and it could be you're gaining some sort of education, you're going after some sort of training or learning something, or it could be you're just working on yourself, or you could be meeting somebody who is a Virgo energy. So you could have been dealing with a Virgo, or you could be meeting someone who is a Virgo that you may be initiating some sort of emotional connection with, I don't know if you were dealing with someone who was a Knight of Wands energy. Knight of Wands is someone who's young, fun, but also a little bit irresponsible, maybe goes after this new shiny thing. That could have been what happened in this past relationship where they're with somebody else because they couldn't have you. But it could also be that you were dealing, or this could be somebody coming in very quickly, This could be a fire sign that may be coming forward towards you while you're going through your own solo journey, and maybe bringing some sort of love offer, emotional, maybe making some small gesture towards you, expressing interest in you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, some sort of offer. The Queen of Pentacles. It's like, here, take this. So this person could be giving you, if this is a past person that, I feel like this person maybe wanted to come back. There might be some time and distance between you and this person, where this person may be coming back, wanting to, like I said, they want to like move away from the conflict, away from the whatever situation caused them no contact, and come forward with some sort of apology, and maybe get you out of hermit mode, And then this could be some sort of new exciting beginning for both of you with the Knight of Wands. But Knight of Wands is more like an action-oriented person. So it could have been like you were dealing with somebody who was like I don't want to say he's a player, because I don't want to say the Knight of Wands is, but they do tend to have that reputation. So that may resonate with you in some way. But you could have been dealing with any fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could have been dealing with any water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, or Hermit, Virgo energy. Okay. The number 9 may be significant to you too. The number 9, maybe days, months, years. The 9th could be somebody's birth date. September may be significant too. So, okay, that's what I have for you, Cancerians. I hope that was helpful. Hope that resonates with you some way. Okay, so now we're gonna go into Leo. 50-10 for Leo. For Leo. 50-10 for Leo. Leo. 50-10 for Leo. What no contact messages Leo need to know at this time? What no contact message does Leo need to know at this time? Wait. What no contact message does Leo need to know at this time? Leo. What no contact message? Ooh. Wow. Okay, Leo. Ooh, I like this. Okay. This person is dreaming of you tonight. I keep dreaming about us together. Leo. Ooh, caliente. I want to make you mine. I am going through the dark night of the soul. I need space. And then the flashbacks I have about us are intense. This person is just thinking about those good times and the times with you. Keep dreaming about us. This person is definitely dreaming about you. Definitely dreaming about those passionate times they had with you. They want to make you theirs. You know, what does that mean though? Is it like, I want to marry you? I want to have a relationship with you? Because it could be anything. If they're just thinking about the nook, you know. That's why they want to make you mine. They want to make your ass theirs. You know. I want to make your ass mine. You know, that's my ass. Okay. Oh, Teresa, you're a Leo? Okay. What does Leos need to know? What do Leos need to know? What do Leos need to know? Keep dreaming about us together. I want to make you mine. You know, that I'm going through a dark night of the soul. It's like, I don't know, did this person ghost you? Did this person ghost you? Okay, because we got the ghosting card coming out. Were some of you ghosted? Abrupt ending, no closure, ending all communication. Okay. That kind of makes sense with the I'm going through a dark night of the soul, but come on, tell somebody. Like, I'm not feeling well, you know, like I need to take time to myself. Don't just disappear because that shit is distasteful. Loved and supported, solid foundation, security, and stability. But then it says work. I feel like this person may be distracting themselves with work. This could also be them trying to work on their own stability, you know? Work on their own security and stability within themselves. Remember, this is no contact. I know, Teresa, I hope you're still in contact with your husband, you know? Okay, I think I reversed some of these cards. Whatever, I'm not going to reverse those. You better be in contact with your husband. Yeah, I feel like this person is, I don't know. I don't want to be surprised the Virgo card came out, because when you hear Dark Night of the Soul, that's usually Virgo energy, the Hermit energy. I must not say Virgo, it's Hermit energy, because I'm not going to say Virgos automatically do that, you know. But Virgos and Scorpios, they say are very similar. So when they say Hermit, I'm like, how come I resonate with that? When I thought of the Hermit card, I thought that was Cancer too, because I think of hermit crabs, you know. So, good. Okay, so what do the Leos need to know? Tell me about Leo's no contact situation. Yeah, I feel like this person may be working on themselves, working on their stability, working on their security. I don't know if this person has some sort of insecurities about themselves. I wouldn't be surprised if one more card, please. Okay, we got the Six of Swords, but then we have the Page of Cups came out again with the Six of Swords, but then Temperance. That's Sagittarius energy. Yeah, I feel like this person is just trying to, there's love there. This person would like to communicate with you. They would like to extend some sort of emotional exchange with you. That's not what I wanted to say. Emotional, it's not communication. They want to, I don't know if this person needs to apologize. But it could be a Leo, it could be a Sagittarius, right? But I don't feel like this is more so a sign. I think this is what they're doing. I feel like they're trying to get themselves together, bring some sort of balance in their life. And which kind of makes sense with the I am going through the dark night of the soul. You know, this person does dream about you. They think about you. They want to make you theirs, but there may be certain things going on internally with this person where they feel like they cannot commit to a solid relationship. You know, you could be this type of person for them, but I feel like there may be some internal work that this person needs to do on their own before they can allow you to be that for them, where they can accept that type of support. You know, sometimes when you feel like you're unworthy, you block out blessings, you block blessings. So we got the Four of Wands, which is indicating like success, a small scale success, celebration. Sometimes this is seen as the marriage card, but this is looking like this isn't looking like a marriage card. I feel like this person may be trying to figure themselves out. They may be trying to figure out who they are, and that's once they are able to establish an identity or feel like they are who they are, or maybe they can reconcile the different aspects of themselves, because the Four of Wands is also about stability, you know. I feel like once they have that, they feel more balanced, more at peace, more at ease with who they are and different aspects of themselves. Because you see, there's a bunch of different women. They all look different, you know. And whenever I see this card, it reminds me of, like, the first time I ever read this card, I was like, it reminds me of someone who has different aspects of themselves. They have like different personalities. Hopefully this person, if they have mental health issues, that they're getting the help that they need so they can reconcile with that, you know. Or maybe this could be somebody, I don't know, like BPD, borderline personality disorder. I don't know if somebody may have that. I don't know. But I feel like this person may be trying to figure out who they are. And before they can be in a relationship, they need to know who they are. They need to establish an identity for themselves. They have to be reconciled with the different aspects of themselves, their past versions of themselves, where there may be some sort of shame, there may be sadness from past experiences, where they have to reconcile, because temperance is about reconciliation, right? Not about reconciling with another person, but reconciling with yourself, you know, forgiving yourself, healing, you know, integration, you know, because, you know, we all have different parts of ourselves. In different situations, we show up in different ways. We don't show up as the same person. We adjust, we adapt. So I wonder if this person had that type of thing where they felt like they were changing who they were based on who they were around. And then that kind of gets a bit great. You know, that gets hard, you know, to try to maintain these different personas, right? But you have to be true to yourself, right? So I'm currently reading for Leo. So I don't know if this is something that you may be dealing with. This could also be you, you know, it may resonate, you know, someone may be a cross watcher and maybe saying, yeah, that's Leo right there, you know, but it could be whoever you're dealing with. It could be any water sign energy. It could be a Sagittarius energy, but I feel like it could be any sign, you know. So I feel like this person is just trying to figure themselves out, but they definitely are thinking about the times that they have with you. You do run through their mind. You probably do live rent free in their mind. And I think that hopefully this person doesn't try to rush the process for themselves with reconnecting with you in any way, because you know, healing does take time. If this person's going through a healing process, going through a dark night of the soul, you know, and it's so funny that you see the Six of Swords is in the night. You know, this is moving away from conflict. It could be internal conflict, you know, but this person definitely needs to do the work before they reconnect with you, or this may be you. This may be your message. So I hope that was helpful, Leo, for your no contact situation. Just so everyone's aware and reminded, not all messages will resonate with you. Feel free to check out your sun, moon, rising, or the strongest energies in your chart. And you feel free to cross watch too. So some messages may resonate, others may not. Oh gosh, so many cards here. Right now I'm moving into Virgo. Virgo. I gotta get the cards ready before I do the testing. Okay, Virgo, 1:01, 1 hour and 1 minute. For Virgo. Going into Virgo, what's Virgo's no contact message? What's Virgo's no contact message? What is 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 Virgo's no contact message? Okay. So the first card we have is, I really fumbled you and now I'm paying the price. Even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. And I'm afraid you will forget about me, but I wouldn't blame you. I think Cancer got that card. I really fumbled you and now I'm paying the price. Even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. Yeah, I feel like somebody really messed up with your connection. I don't know how deep your connection is, but if this person's love for you continues to grow every day, there must be some sort of a deep connection, a deep bond. And I don't know if this type of no contact situation, Virgo, has been happening for a significant amount of time, where this person is afraid that you'll forget about them. So remember, not all the messages will resonate with you. Some of them will, some may not, Virgo. All right, let's get some more confirmation from you. More confirmation for Virgo. Okay, what message does Virgo need to know? 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 Okay, lessons, love lessons learned, shift in perspective, and raising your vibration. I feel like this is the person. I feel like they learned a lesson. I don't know if this person tried to treat you the way they treated other people, but they knew that wasn't something that they could do with you. And that's where they know they fumbled. They couldn't treat you like you were like everyone else. What else for Virgo? Okay, you got a lot of cards coming out. Phone call, expression of interest, wanting to talk, communication is key. This person definitely wants to communicate. This could be someone that you used to talk to on the phone a lot. That was their favorite mode of communication, maybe even yours. That's how the main mode of communication that you had. Yeah, definitely, because this person may be old school. Old-fashioned thinking, takes dating seriously, takes things slow. So it could be that. Like, I would say this person takes an old school approach. Maybe they don't really like to text message or DM or PM or whatever. That could be somebody's initials, DM and PM. Or TM. But dry spell, sexual abstinence, no action in love, long time. Like I said, that I feel like for some of you, this has been something that's been going on for a significant amount of time, that you or them have not had any nookie in quite some time. You know, some of you may need some KY, you know. I don't know. With the dry spell. But it could also be that the dry spell could be the lack of communication, lack of emotional exchange. And that's what I was trying to say with the Page of Cups in the previous reading. Emotional exchange. I feel like that's what it is. That there's been a lack of emotional exchange. Maybe this is how the person fumbled you. That they weren't very expressive with their emotions. They didn't tell you how much they love you. And even though you and them are no longer in contact, it says, you're not with me. My love for you grows every day. I feel like this person does love you. It's just maybe there's that regret that they weren't expressive about how much they love you, you know? But like I said, there could have been a significant amount of time, says long time being single, where you and this person haven't spoken for a while and you haven't been dealing with anybody else, or they may not have been dealing with anybody else, or both of you are being abstinent or vice versa. You are being abstinent and they are. But it could be because you're old-fashioned. You're not someone who, they or you or both of you are not people who trivialize intimacy. You know, you take it very seriously. That could be one of the ways that they fumbled you too. Maybe they were a little nonchalant about intimacy, but you take that more seriously, and that may have turned you off. Maybe that could be the reason why you cut contact with them. Maybe this person thought that this is side message. I don't know if this person, you weren't ready, and then they tried to make a move, and you were like, you're ready to set some sort of boundary where you're like, oh yeah, I'm trying to abstain because I want to save. No, I know people could have intimacy and then they could just decide not to until they get married or they get into a serious relationship. So that could be something too. That, you know, maybe that person thought that you were just saying that, but then they may have disrespected you in some way. Maybe not intentionally, but that could have been the issue. Okay. Okay, so I'm curious to know what that, because that fell right on top of, even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. Can I get... Or maybe that just fell there because it just fell there. Okay. We're in Virgo, right? You showed up. Yeah. Six of Cups is someone that you may have had like you may feel like it's like a soulmate. They may feel like you're a soulmate. You have a really deep bond. Maybe you just have a lot of memories, shared memories together. Or when you think of this person, or when they think of you, they think of you fondly. But I want to know what these two cards that fall are. It's Page of Pentacles and Judgment. I feel like this person may want to resurrect your connection. This could be you, something that you're considering as well with the Page of Pentacles. I like how we're getting pages coming out, because that's indicating like people want to reach out. People want to reach out. They want to reach out and touch someone, you know, like AT&T. And that's funny because it's funny I said that because the phone call, you know. So I don't know if this is somebody like, this is stupid. I don't know if somebody has AT&T. Do they even still have that? Like, do they have mobile phones or anything? I don't know. That is so specific, you know. AT&T, that popped up in my mind. But I feel like this person would like to like plant some sort of seed, try to resurrect the connection, because you see the person's holding the Page of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, is holding up this pentacle. And then, you know, I like to look at the pentacle as a seed where you can grow something can grow from it, right? Because you could invest a small amount of something like money, and then it could grow. That's time, energy, love, right? I feel like somebody wants to reinvest. And it's funny because my love for you grows every day. I feel like this person did not expect that to be the case. Because with the Judgment card, I just see this hand that's coming out of the grave. But then it's like, you know, it's progress. So there may be some sort of progress going on. This person, I think this was being a wake-up call for them, because they know they made a mistake, and it may not be what I said was, you know, about abstinence and stuff like that. It could be something totally different. This person may have done something So that's something in the past, because we had the Six of Cups there, and they're realizing that they made a mistake, that possibly they shouldn't treat you like they probably treated other people in the past. Like, you're not the same as everybody else. You know, you're your own person and should be approached and respected as such, you know, as an individual, not to be treated like everybody else. Maybe they were dealing with the types of energies that allow that behavior, but they realized quickly that you're someone to be valued, to be cherished. And they're understanding that. This person could be a Scorpio energy. And I'm saying Scorpio because Judgment card is Scorpio. And the Six of Cups is usually assigned to Scorpio. So I don't know, some of you Virgos are dealing with Scorpio. And it's funny that I was talking about Virgos and Scorpios being similar. So, but yeah, I'm afraid you will forget about me, but I wouldn't blame you. So there's been a significant amount of time that you and this person have not been in contact. And it kind of goes with a dry spell. You've taken time to yourself. This person probably has, but I think if this person reaches out to you, they're probably going to explain to you or admit to you that you taught them something. And they may be reaching out to you by phone call. And like I said, you know, this person may be old-fashioned that way. They prefer to communicate over the phone rather than text messages or direct messages, you know, social media, anything like that. They're like, they just want to hear your voice. They want to talk to you, have a conversation. They don't want to be dismissed either. They want to get out of detention. Because I say old school. And I just started thinking of dismissed, classes dismissed, detention, you know. So they want to get out of detention. Locked out of heaven is coming up to my mind right now. You make me feel like I've been locked out of heaven. Ooh, for too long. They want to have a new beginning for too long. Okay, I'm not singing the greatest, but yeah, this person wants to have a new beginning with love. Like their love for you is overflowing. They have so much love for you. It, like I said, it continues to grow and grow every day. They see your value. But the thing is, depending on the amount of time, that could be, there may be a level of hesitancy too. I don't know if this is like a significant amount of time too. Maybe even years that you have not been in contact with this specific person. That may not resonate with everybody, but when I mentioned the old school, it kind of made me think of somebody who's older. I'm thinking like around 50s. I don't know. That's the age range, you know, that came to my mind, but it could be somebody like in the 40s or 50s, but I'm getting more 50s. I could be wrong, but that may resonate with some of you, okay? Because I have all age groups, 21 plus, that watch my videos, that come across my channel. So, yeah, I hope that message resonates with you, Virgo. Feel free to let me know in the comment section or the chat if you happen to see it. But yeah, this person definitely, their love is overflowing for you. Like I said, my love for you, even though we're not together or we're apart, my love for you grows every day. And their cup runneth over for you, Virgo. Okay. Okay, now let me go into Libra. Libra is 113.30 for Libra, and Libra's no contact message. What is Libra's no contact message? What is Libra's no contact message? What is Libra's no contact message? What's Libra's no contact message? Got a card that fell on the floor. What is Libra's no contact message? Okay, I am wrapped up in unhealthy coping mechanisms. Okay, so someone may have some sort of addictions. I want to break this no contact. Yeah, definitely. They want to break, but don't wait around for me. There could be two energies that some of you may be dealing with. if there's somebody who is dealing with unhealthy coping mechanisms, they may be saying, don't wait around for me, because they don't know how long it's going to be taking them to get over those coping mechanisms, Libra. But if that's the case, if that's separate, like the person saying, don't wait around for me, there may be somebody that is wrapped up in unhealthy coping mechanisms, maybe trying to get their stuff together and want to break their no contact with you. But this could be you saying to them, like, they may be wanting to break the no contact, but you may be saying, don't wait around for me, I'm moving on. I don't know what unhealthy coping mechanisms this person has and the impact that it had in your connection. Oh, these cards flipped over. Let me see. Let me narrow this message down for the Libras. Can we more information for Libras? No contact information? No contact reading for Libra. Libra, no contact. Libra, no contact. Oh, look. Unhealthy coping mechanisms. I saw the addiction card. So I don't know if this person has issues with substance abuse in whatever capacity that is. It could be smoking stuff or drinking stuff. Hopefully not injecting stuff. Okay, let's see. But it doesn't have to be that too. It could be just unhealthy habits, self-sabotage, negative self-talk, negative, like allowing their anxiety to take over. Oh, wow. Cut out. Cutting ties and separation, leaving before it gets worse, cutting your losses. Yeah, for some of you, you saw the writing on the wall and you were like, okay, it's time to ask this situation or ask this person for my life. Okay. Oh, we got 2 cards here. New cycle separation. Unrequited. Yeah, some of you may not feeling this person because you're like, yeah, you're kind of done with this, and you're like, I want to break this no contact, and you're like, don't wait around for me. Like, maybe some of you are starting a new cycle after separating from this person. Like, you're just ready for something new for yourself. You've already cut out this person. You no longer want to engage. You're cutting your losses. You're like, okay, this is a lesson learned. I took whatever I needed from it. I no longer resonate with this connection, and I'm ready for something new. I'm ready to start a new cycle. Some of you, and it says new beginnings, the end of a cycle, making a fresh new start. We just had the new moon, and that's a new cycle. I don't know if this is something that happened recently too. It doesn't have to resonate, but separation, withdrawal, disconnect, test of love, relationship breakdown. Your relationship, it broke down. I think some of you tried to make it work, but it just reached a point of no return where it cannot be repaired. And somebody maybe wanted to break no contact, and I mean, it could go vice versa. It could be you with the addictions, or it could be them. I don't know the situation because a cross watcher may be watching. But somebody wants to break the no contact, maybe wanting to, right? But they have some stuff to deal with. But you or someone may be like done with the situation, no longer resonating with it, and no longer wanting to give to it. Okay, so what message does the collective need to know? What message does the collective need to know? Sorry, the Libra collective. What message does the Libra collective need to know? Libra. Yeah, there's some sort of ending happening. Yeah, I got the World card. You're closing out a cycle. You're ready for something new. Someone's ready for something new, Libra. You're not going to find me where you left me. This is what came to my mind. Yeah, I feel like the Ten of Swords came out. Yeah, you're so done. Whatever happened here, you're like, I don't know if this person betrayed you in some way, but it was just a relationship that finally reached its peak. And you're like, cutting your losses. You're done with the cycle, wanting to start something new. You're having more clarity about the situation, and you're seeing the writing on the wall. Like I said, it's time to leave. It's time for the cycle to end. with the World card coming through. But then you have the Queen of Wands. It's like now you're taking back your power. If you felt like you were disempowered in this connection, you may be focusing on your wealth, your health, your beauty. You may be focusing on your creative endeavors, what lies ahead for you in the future. You know, you just may be just all about you right now, wanting to pursue your own passions outside of this connection because you're done with it. Maybe you felt like this connection stifled you in some way, kept you stuck, and, you know, probably even took your glow, you know? That probably took your glow. I want to get one more card for you. Libra, Libra, Libra. Because Libra, you're all about beauty. You're ruled by Venus. You know, luxury, beauty. Yeah, you're so fucking done. You're like, no, I know my worth. I don't need this shit. I want a King of Pentacles. However this resonates with you. Some of you may be working on your own personal finances, maybe working on your own personal brand, but some of you may be looking for a grounded, stable, secure partner who isn't one who's wrapped up in unhealthy coping mechanisms. Like, I feel like this is the no contact situation where you're like, I have no interest in reconnecting with you. I'm done. I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for something better for myself. I deserve more. I am worthy. I don't know, some of you are wanting to start a new business. I said personal brand. I don't know, some of you are influencers in some way, but yeah, it's looking like that. Yeah, you're the Hermit card came out. You're going solo. You're going solo. You have turned your back on the situation, and yeah, it's looking like whoever wants to break no contact with you, you have no interest in it. That's what I got for you, Libra. I feel like you want to rebalance and reestablish yourself. You're like recognizing your beauty, you're recognizing the power that you have within you, and how you have possibly accepted more than you deserved if you were mistreated in this dynamic. You know, it could have been mental, physical, emotional abuse. But you're done with that. You want something stable, secure, and that may be what you're in search of for yourself with the going hermit. With the hermit being at the bottom of the deck. So I hope that message helps you, Libra. Okay, so now I'm going into Scorpio. Scorpio, 122.22 for Scorpio. Scorpios. Scorpio, 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 Scorpio energy. What the Scorpios no contact message? Please share Scorpios no contact message. Scorpios no contact messages. We're doing Scorpios no contact messages. Scorpios no contact messages. Hello to everybody. Hello, Keller. Hello, Benea. Hello, Suvra. No personal questions. I'm not answering any personal questions. No personal questions. Reading for Scorpios. Scorpios, no contact message. What is Scorpios, no contact message? What is Scorpios, no contact message? Scorpios, no contact message. Scorpios, no contact message. Okay, Scorpio, you got 4 cards. I'm with them because I couldn't have you, so someone's settling because they know they couldn't have the best sign of the zodiac. I'm just like, we got our quirks. I'm just like, there is no best sign in the zodiac, okay? I didn't know what love felt like until you came along. Okay. I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down. And I'm keeping my distance to protect you and your energy. So there's 2 people. There may be somebody who is settling to be with somebody else because they couldn't have you. Hopefully they're not trying to replace you, because everyone is irreplaceable in their own way, okay? So I'm not going to say Scorpios are irreplaceable. Everybody's irreplaceable in their own way, okay? In the positive way. Like, if you could replace shitty people with better, more loving, more compassionate, not so shitty people, you know? But anyway, I digress from that. I'm with them because I couldn't have you. Someone is just in a relationship because they know they can't have you. You know you're not going to take their bullshit. You're done with them, right? But then I didn't know what love felt like until you came along. So this is somebody that you may have been very loving, caring, compassionate with. They like what Miss Hawaii says, they got the Scorpio special. And I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down. So they must have done or said something that really hurt you, that caused you to move away from them, to not want to be in contact. And they know the harm that they caused, and they're keeping their distance from you because they want to protect you. They want to protect your energy. They understand how sensitive you are. But this could also be vice versa. You know, there could have been some sort of thing where you let somebody down and you're giving them their space, you know, but ultimately someone is seeing the love that you brought for them, or they brought, you received from this particular person, because it could go vice versa, right? And you probably taught this person what love is like, what pure love is like. Wrong. I'm gonna go into the love situation so we can narrow this down for Scorpios. Scorpios who wanna play. It's making me think about The Outside. What is it? The Outsiders? No, that's not The Outsiders. What's that movie? Warriors. I don't know. Somebody likes the movie The Warriors. Warriors come out to play. I don't know. That movie takes place in New York. Coney Island is just New York, the 5 boroughs. Took place in the 70s. I don't know if some of you were born in the 70s. I don't know if some of you are in your 70s. It's possible, right? Let's see. Okay. So, oh, I saw jealousy. Okay. Snake, year of the snakes. Year of the snake. I don't think it's called the year of the snakes. So, Scorpio. What does Scorpio? What confirmation could Scorpio get for this non-contact message? Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. 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 Scorpio, no contact. Okay, money is tight, mental prison. Someone's trapped in their mind. Main character, first love. Oh my gosh. I feel like, because I didn't know what love felt like until you came along. I feel like this person may think of you as their first love. If they've been in relationships in the past, this person may not have experienced love in the way that you have shown them, Scorpio. You may be the first person to have loved them, to show them love, show them respect, show them care. But I see the money is tight. It's like indicating somebody who may be experiencing financial issues, right? Money problems, not enough money, careful about expenditures. So this person may be somebody that may be stuck in their head because they have issues with self-worth, self-value. They may have poor self-esteem, right? That could be what it's about. Or it could literally be that they're trapped, maybe trying to be very strategic about how they could come forward to you and do things with you, or even come, reconnect with you in this no contact situation, right? But I don't know if money is a financial, what may be the factor, an interfering factor. Okay, let me see something. So, let's see. Money is tight. Money problems, not enough money. Careful about. I feel like it's more mental. I feel like this is the thoughts that they have about themselves. They may have low self-esteem, maybe feel like they're unworthy, don't have anything to offer to you, because they probably put you on a pedestal. They probably see you as a woman or masculine, a man who has a lot of value, that knows their worth, knows their value. They have chosen no interference, focused on one person, but they also are maybe hyper focused on you. And it may be because of the type of love that you have shown them, that you have shared with them, that you have expressed with them. And I don't know what happened in the relationship where someone felt like they were let down. I don't know if you did something to let them down, or they did something to let you down. It could take the message, but somebody is respectful, someone cares. They want to protect you. They want to protect your energy. I feel like that this person has a lot of respect for you if they're keeping their distance from you. which is a good, really good thing too. Now, if this person has like issues with self-worth, they may be dealing with someone because they feel like they have to settle because they don't feel like they're worthy of being with you. 717, as I speak, that number may be significant to you. The 7th or 17. 7 is the Chariot card and 17 is the Star card. So this person may be needing to do some sort of healing. They may be going through a healing journey. Okay, what card we have? 9 of Pentacles. I was talking about how they see your worth. I feel like this person sees your worth. You know, with the main lady energy. You're the one. Still the one. Shania Twain. Okay, to mine. 9 of Wands. Yeah, they know your value. They see your worth. They know that you hold, maybe even hold some sort of status. Maybe very attractive. Maybe grounded. Very independent energy. And I feel like they like that about you. Then we also have the 2 of Swords. That they're stuck in the head about something, but like Balanced and Intuitive likes to read this card, and I love this way of reading it. It's the truth you tell you, the truth and the lies. So this person is having to work through the mind frame that they're in, you know, about themselves. They may be trying to go within and find out the truth about something. About themselves, see things not being so. Maybe this is someone that I know it's King of Wands. This person could be a fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. 6 of Cups. Yeah, this person is very nostalgic about you. They're very protective. You and them may feel like very vulnerable with each other, because if you think of the 6 of Cups, it shows 2 children playing. So I don't know, this is someone that you've known since you were a child. This is someone that you feel like you could be your true childlike self with. This could be somebody that you've known for a significant amount of time, where you've created memories with each other, because this is the dream, the card of nostalgia. So with the 6 of Cups, Scorpio, and this is also a Scorpio card. Yeah, but I feel like they're, like I was mentioning, like insecurities, self-worth trap, and then right here you have the Devil card showing up. So this person may be having some certain insecurities, maybe certain mental habits, maybe certain thoughts about themselves. And I mentioned low self-esteem. Even though the card is talking about finances, you know, we also have value, you know, and the value we place on ourselves could be, sometimes we don't see ourselves as valuable, as having enough to offer, or that we're good enough. So I feel like this is what this person's mind frame is. 919 may be significant to you. 719 now. So what I'm getting is like this person, I feel like this person, I don't know if this person does want to come forward in no contact. I feel like it could be something that they're considering, but they're like really trapped in their mind about it. They maybe need to do some work on their self-esteem, maybe improve their personal outlook, their outlook on themselves before they can come forward. But let me go for Scorpio. What is this person intention? I mean, future accent was Scorpio. Remember I was talking about lack of self-worth? The 5 of Pentacles came out. This is my I am not worthy card. I don't deserve good things. I'm not worthy of good things. Queen of Cups, Scorpio energy. The Fool and the Temperance. I feel like this person maybe knows that they have to rebalance themselves, reground themselves, or even just do some sort of integration, some sort of healing before they can have a new beginning with you. I don't know how long that's going to take, but that's something that could be on this person's mind when it comes to you. This person can be a fire sign, any fire sign energy. They could be an Aries or Aquarius, because the Fool is tied to both signs, I believe. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. The Queen of Cups is, I believe, is Cancer, but it could be any water sign energy. Yeah, or it could be an earth sign. It could be an earth sign energy too. So I hope that message resonates with you, Scorpio. And feel free to let me know in the comment section. I'm a Scorpio too, just so you know. I have a Scorpio stellium. I have 4 Scorpio placements. Okay, so now we're going to go into Sagittarius. 134.40 for Sagittarius. Well, no contact messages to Sagittarius. Let's not this time. No contact. No contact. No contact message for Sagittarius. No contact message. No one understands me like you do. No contact message for Sagittarius. You're the first thing I think about when I open my eyes. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Oh wow, that card just flipped out. You don't realize how perfect you are to me. Wow. Ooh. What this person wants to say to you. Ooh, no one understands me like you do. So Sagittarius, this person feels like you see them for who they are, and you don't make them feel judged. You make them feel safe enough to be themselves because you understand them. You create a safe space for this person. This person you may be the first person that comes on their mind. You're the first thought when they wake up in the morning. Oh my God, like I was just about to shuffle a card and the Temperance card came out. But I haven't shuffled these cards appropriately. So I shouldn't have went into that. But this is Temperance. So yeah, definitely your reading, Sagittarius. Okay, let me shuffle these properly. So yeah, this person sees you as perfect. And I think it's because you accept and love them for who they are. You don't try to change them. You're the first thought in their mind. Let me lock the energy too. For Sagittarius. Let's narrow this down for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What message does Sagittarius need to know? What confirmation does Sagittarius need to know for this no contact message? Sagittarius, no contact. That's too many cards. The card that I saw was Revenge Body. So that, you know, this person may be working on their health, their fitness, maybe going to the gym, maybe dieting. That could be your energy too, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. There's 100 cards in this deck. What message for Sagittarius? What confirmation does Sagittarius need to know? Oh my gosh. Let me shuffle this one more time. Ooh. Okay, Sagittarius. What confirmation does Sagittarius need to know? Sagittarius, okay. 2 cards. Ooh, Chaser. Memories. One more for Sagittarius. Low self-esteem, validation of self-worth, abandonment issues. Ooh, Sagittarius, this may be what you're dealing with. Sagittarius. One more for Sagittarius, Spirit. One more for Sagittarius. Wow. One more for Sagittarius. Memories. Feelings of nostalgia, pleasure, and sadness stuck in the past. There may be, I don't know, this. All right. I don't know, think about Scorpio now. It did have the 6 of Cups. So I don't know if some Sagittarians, are you dealing with a Scorpio? You know, it's funny because the mental prison card flipped out with, I'm just going to take those. Yeah, I feel like, because you got the Chaser card, Low self-esteem, validation of self-worth, abandonment issues. So you may be dealing with someone who has abandonment issues, who may have low self-esteem, who may need you to validate them. Memories, feelings of nostalgia, pleasure, and sadness stuck in the past with memories. Then we also have the mental prison, overthinking, creating scenarios and thinking about you a lot, thinking of you a lot. And you have that you are the first thing in my mind when I open my eyes. You are the first thing I think about when I open my eyes. The main lady card came out again. I feel like this person may wonder if you are dealing with other energies, and that may be what's in their mind. Like maybe if they feel like you're dealing with other people, that they're not good enough, they're not worthy, they're not enough for you, Sagittarius. And that could have been a reason why some of you got into a no contact. Maybe there was some sort of fight, a disagreement, argument, something that just caused you to cut ties, cut communications with this person. Arguments creating drama, moments of tension. So I feel like that's something that you may have realized or may have experienced with this person. That's why you're no longer why you're no longer in contact. So let's see for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I don't know. I was thinking about Scorpio for some reason, and the main lady card came out in Scorpio. I think the mental prison came out in Scorpio too. So, oh my gosh, I'm like, I just did Scorpio and I can't remember. Hi, Sophia. Hi, Barbara. So right now I'm doing all signs reading, right? Currently on Scorpio. And I'm not taking any personal questions, just so you know. Okay, so it's only zodiac sign readings. Okay, for Sagittarius. Okay, so someone has been overthinking. Oh, no. Someone has been in bed, resting, healing. I thought that was the Nine of Swords. It was the Four of Swords. You did not have the overthinking card. So someone definitely has been resting, healing, taking a break, taking a respite. I don't know if that was you, or this is your person that you're in no contact situation with. I don't know if you've been in no contact for, I don't know if this is something that's pretty recent for you, like maybe 4 days ago, maybe 4 weeks ago. Okay, what else does Sagittarius need to know? Sagittarius. Magician. Some of you may be dealing with someone who is trying to manifest you. A Gemini energy specifically. Yes, I think someone trying to manifest you. Yeah. Oh, yes, they are. Like, look at the Temperance card came out again. You saw how many times I shuffled that damn deck. So you know this is like somebody's trying to manifest you. Yep. Someone has either taken some sort of break. This is you taking a break from this person. You may be healing, recovering from whatever the hell happened between you and this person. And this person is trying to manifest you back with the Temperance card. They're probably trying to manifest a reunion, a reconciliation with you. Yeah, new beginning. They want to start over. New beginning. This person, yeah, like you're perfect to them. I'm sorry, my nose is starting to run and then my eyes are starting to like burn. I don't know if it's sweat, but I don't know if someone has actually been sick, you know, but I don't know if someone has been sick in bed. This person may be sick in bed. This could have been you. Because now my eye, I think it's like I got oil in my eye or something. But this person's definitely trying to manifest you. You're the first thing that pops up in their minds when they wake up. You're the first thing I think about when I open my eyes, and then we have someone in their bed. Yeah, definitely. You know, perfect. I feel like this, like you're the perfect balance for this person. You know, I don't know. To them, they may look at you as an angel to them, an angel on earth, an earth angel, someone that may be grounding, loving. They just feel like you're perfect to them. Even if you don't feel like you're perfect, this person feels like you are, you know, and they want to reestablish a connection with you, rebuild, possibly have a new beginning, you know. Yeah, they're like I was talking about manifestation. I feel like this person's thoughts are an energy is being directed to you. So I don't know if you feel this type of energy towards you. You already sense this. With the Ace of Pentacles and then the Ace of Swords, is indicating like this person has some sort of clarity about you and that you don't realize how perfect you are to me. That may be the realization that they're having themselves. And that's where they wanting to come forward and have this new beginning, new offer, reestablish connection, rebuild your connection, start from scratch, restabilize it. Yeah, this person maybe is going to be coming forward towards you to communicate, and it may come unexpectedly, I feel like also this person has reconciled the past disappointments in the connection and maybe wanted to make things better because they understand, they have that clarity. That could be the clarity that you understand them like no one else does. And that's like so important in a relationship, is to be understood by who you're with and who you love and who loves you, you know? So I feel like depending on whether you want this person back, there's a possibility that you and this person can reconnect, reestablish, rebalance your connection, reconcile. But this person definitely has to do some sort of healing when it comes to their self-esteem and even reconciling things from their own past and not allowing it to interfere with their connection with you. So, but it's ultimately up to you if you want to reconnect with this person. So I hope that message resonates with you, Sagittarius. And I'm going to be going into Capricorn, but I have to take care of my little nose situation before I move forward. So I'm going to put the mic on mute and then I'm going to come back. So please be patient with me, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, I'm going to start your no contact reading, 148:25. What no contact messages does Capricorn need to know at this time? What no contact messages does Capricorn need to know at this time? What no contact messages does Capricorn need to know at this time? What no contact messages does Capricorn need to know at this time? What no contact messages does Capricorn need to know at this time? Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. What no contact messages Capricorn need to know at this time? I want to rebuild our connection. Oh, two cards. I want to make you mine. I really fumbled you. Now I'm paying the price. So this person really wants to be with you, Capricorn. They want to reestablish your connection. They want you to be theirs. But they know they effed up. They fumbled you. They fumbled you, and now they're paying a price. I feel like you definitely regret on their part for what they either done, said. And I read this card for somebody else, but it's also like someone may have thought that they could do the same things that they did with other people, but you were like not the one. You know, you were not the one. But they want to rebuild your connection, depending on what the fumble is, you know. And they definitely want to be yours. And to make you mine, I think they want to make you theirs, but I don't know what are they offering. Is this something serious? You know? Because I was mentioning earlier, if you want to make somebody yours, well, the best way to do that is like a proposal, marriage, right? Commitment, you know? So what messages does Capricorn need to know? What confirmation for Capricorn that this is their no contact situation message? Confirmation for Capricorn's no contact. Okay. I saw unvalued. I don't know if this person didn't see your value. That card flipped over. I don't know. Oh, wow. I don't know if this person tried to put you in a third party situation. Love triangle, something that's interfering, competition, or enemy. I don't know if that's where they fumbled you. They thought that they could try to make you a side piece and you were not having it. I don't know if this person also tried to string you along because this card fell from the deck. But we have phone call. This could be somebody that wants to express their intentions with you, wanting to rebuild, wanting to communicate with you. This is like the old-fashioned mode of communication. This person may try to have like an actual phone call with you, probably like a FaceTime call, a video call. Also, I don't know if this person has some sort of secret, and I think that could have been the secret, the third-party situation. And I think that you may have found out, and that's where they fumbled you, and thinking that they could have you waiting. While they're playing around with somebody else, they have you waiting for your turn to play, you know, and you were like, yeah, not me. Holding on to hope, not taking action, standstill, delays. At this time, I don't feel like this person may be not taking some sort of action, but this could be your energy where you're not taking any action towards them, not making any attempts to reestablish communication, especially if they fumbled you, they disrespected you. I feel like anybody who's ever been put in a third party situation, oh my God. Got some cycles up in here. Stringing along. Maybe this person tried to string you along with a third party situation, like had you waiting, had you thinking that you were one of those chicks that they could play around with, that they could have on their roster, but you were like, not me, sir, not me. And that could be something that you realize or come to realize with this person. If that resonates, that may not resonate with all of you. Some of you may not be dealing with someone that was in a third party situation or try to put you in one. That could be an aspect of the relationship where the person fumbled you. So that may be confirmation for someone out there. So, but they want to make you theirs. Hopefully they're not like, I want to rebuild our connection. Let's see if they're being honest, Capricorn. Let's see. Capricorn. 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 Can I get a card? I'm going to do something different with you, Capricorn. I want to rebuild our connection. What is this? I want to rebuild our connection. We got the 3 cups. Okay, this is like this may be confirmation that for some of you that this could have been a third party situation, but this could also be this person may be inviting you out to some social event. Okay, so it may not be like third party. This could be for some of you, not for all of you, but it could be also aside from a third party situation. It could be this person wanting to, I'm not taking any personal questions, so please don't put any personal questions in the chat because I'm not going to be answering them. I'm doing a no contact reading. Third party, right? For some of you. For some others of you, this person may be wanting to invite you out to some social gathering, some social events. Maybe out for a date, possibly out for a drink. It could be coffee, tea, water, a martini. They definitely are manifesting you. They wanted to manifest this connection. Some of you may be dealing with the Magician. So that could be Virgo or Gemini. Virgo or Gemini. Yeah, this Eight of Wands. I really fumbled you and now I'm paying the price. I want to know, what is this Eight of Wands with I fumbled you? Yeah, they may have, I don't know if this person tried to move something along quickly with you with the Eight of Wands. I don't know if they try to rush you. If you're like someone who doesn't takes your, self seriously, like you don't throw it around like it's something you throw around. Like you don't give it out. You don't donate to the poor. You don't got charity D or charity P, I don't know if this person thought that you were like that and that they found out very quickly and how foolishly they were to think that. So I feel like for some of you, it could be that. Like, yeah, they see you as they want to rebuild the connection because they see you as a wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups, Capricorn. Yeah, they see your worth. They see your value. You probably brought a lot to the table. You probably were very loving and nurturing. Capricorn energy is like the Queen of Pentacles type energy, Okay. I don't know everybody. So like some people like throw it around like it's like something you throw around. Like not everybody's like that. Some people are, but and there's no judgment to those people, It just they need more boundaries, maybe. So I feel like, yes, I feel like for some of you, this person possibly, Capricorn, this person possibly tried to cross a boundary, like if with you, now that I say boundaries, and they quickly saw that that was a mistake for them. Yeah. But yeah, I like with the rebuild the connection. Yeah, I feel like this person, they want to start over. They want to reinvest. They want to put in the time. They want to put in the energy. They want to grow with you. So if this is someone that, if they didn't even fumble you, because like I said, all these messages may not resonate with you. Like I really fumbled you now and I'm paying the price. I'm like, if you're in a no contact situation with this person, so they probably did something. They probably said or did something. They crossed a boundary and they found out very quickly how that was, the price that they had to pay, with you no longer engaging with them, no longer communicating with them. But this person definitely wants to have a new beginning with you. And I think they want to start off on the right foot, I think this is like a serious offer. Like they really want to put in the time and the energy. Now, this person may reach out to you by DM. I don't know if this person tried. This is this person may be, all right, because it's a secret, love, admirer, moving in silence, more to be revealed. I feel like this person definitely is manifesting you and manifesting a reconnection with you. But I feel like this is something that you may not even realize unless, now. It could be Aries, Aquarius, or Gemini energy. But yeah, this person is overthinking. They're stressed out. This is what they call stressed and pressed about this situation, But yeah, they definitely, the Hierophant right there. This person really wants to rebuild your connection, and they're very serious about it with the Hierophant card in the split. That's the intention. Some of them, they want to marry you. Some of them, they want to have a commitment with you, a serious commitment. But that, I don't know how this person fumbled you. I don't know if they caused you some sort of anxiety where you felt like you had to reground yourself. But I feel like this person does have faith, though it may worry them that they may not be able to rebuild with you, that they do have faith that they can reconnect with you if you are willing and open to it. But like if some of you are dealing with a situation where it's a third party, that may not be something that you're interested in at all, you know? So I hope that message was helpful for you, Capricorn, for this no contact message. If it was, please, you know, let me know in the comment section, in the chat. Now we're going to go into Aquarius. Reading for Aquarius. Aquarius. We're going to Aquarius. That's a good thing about free will. You don't have to accept every offer that's made to you. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius. 220. Aquarius. Aquarius. One more contact message does Aquarius. This message is for Aquarius. 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 What does Aquarius need to know? Oh! I keep dreaming about us together. I just want to hear your voice. So you came just in time, Abigail, to hear your sign's message. No contact message. I'm taking time to find myself again. So somebody, oh, I was going to say someone misses you. And look, what's at the bottom? I miss us. Because when someone says, I just want to hear your voice, it's like they miss your voice. They miss you. And then look at that. Someone misses you, Aquarius. Or remember, cross watcher could be watching this. You may be missing the cross watcher. Because this readings, like I said, it could be for the cross watcher. It could be for any sign. So please take the messages as they resonate. So let's get confirmation for Aquarius. They dream about you being together. They want to hear your voice. Someone wants to hear Aquarius's voice. Someone's taking some time to themselves, time to find themselves again. So that could be you, Aquarius, or the person that you're dealing with. But there's longing, there's there's a nostalgia with this connection. You know, so if we see the Six of Cups, not surprising. If we see the Nine of Swords, not surprising. If we see the Four of Swords, not surprising. Not surprising. My Italian accent came out. Oh my God, you saw those cards just like flip out. The first one, pregnancy. Wow. Getting pregnant, building a family, giving birth to something. I don't know if someone's having dreams about getting someone pregnant or being pregnant. Ooh, well, in order to get pregnant, you need to have this. But someone's paralyzed. They feel trapped. They feel stuck. All right, it says bond filled with lust, acting on the sexual desire, love or lust. But, you know, like we had the pregnancy card. In order for this to happen, this has to happen, right? Okay, and they're paralyzed. Paralyzed by love, holding back, fear of falling in love. So, paralyzed Aquarius, paralyzed Aquarius. Hopefully, oh my God, that's a bad joke. Oh my God, I didn't mean it as a joke, but I heard it and then it just like went there in my mind. I have dark humor, so paralyzed by love, holding back, fear of falling in love. So I feel like somebody may be having these types of dreams, maybe wanting this. But there's a fear of, I feel like there may be a fear of commitment. Someone feels like they need more time to find themselves, to establish themselves. Maybe someone doesn't feel like they're ready for a relationship, though they may miss you or you may miss them. You want to, like and you dream about this person or they dream about you. However it resonates. Someone does have some sort of fear of falling in love. Okay, so what does Aquarius need to know? So we got the Wheel of Fortune. There's some sort of change happening. I don't know. The Wheel of Fortune came out in the upright, so that's a really good thing. So it's maybe waiting for certain cycles to end, certain changes to be made. But since it's in an upright, it's fortuitous. It's a good sign. What else does a Capricorn need to know? Five of Cups. There may have been a change in the situation that led to disappointment. I'm not sure what that is for Aquarius. And oh wow, that card just flew out. Six of Cups. Yeah, I think some of you may be moving away from some sort of sadness or disagreement. Not sadness. I meant sadness, disappointment, some sort of grief in a connection, right? But now you're moving past it. You've come to terms with it, and you're moving towards peace. You're at peace with where you are. You're at peace with however it turned out. But I feel like there could be some sort of change coming through, and the change could also be the fact that you have gained some sort of understanding about whatever Five of Cups situation you've experienced. You know, I see the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That's indicating that some of you may be waiting for someone to reach out to you, to contact you. That could be your energy or the person that you're dealing with, however this message resonates. There may have been a lot of conflict, competition. I don't know if there was any jealousy, insecurity too. But this, like somebody, like, I don't, like, yeah, I keep dreaming about this. I feel like somebody may be planning to come forward, planning to start a new cycle with you, which kind of indicates, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is also, you know, there's always a change happening, a change of cycle, a change of perspective, a change of fortune. But with I feel like this person may be wanting to work together with you. Maybe planning some sort of action towards you to create a new beginning for you or with you. But then there may have been a lot of battles, a lot of things that interfered with your relationship. It could be personal, or it could be stuff that was going on between you and the person you're dealing with, Aquarius, that it kind of makes somebody may be wanting to give it another shot, you know, before they give up and release the situation. But I don't know, this person may be coming forward to you, and maybe some of you may be waiting for this. This could be something that you're wanting, that, and you know, but it seems like it might be coming. It may be coming unexpectedly, or maybe this is something that you're already anticipating. You may be already sensing, you know. So I'm gonna split the deck. Yes, Aquarius, this person sees your value, or you may see their value, and someone's definitely going to be coming forward. But it's just like someone may be trying to figure out what exactly to do, how they can work together, how they can bring a change in the situation, how they can improve the situation, how that you and them can move forward past whatever disappointment you experienced. But I feel like this is a situation where you're ready. You're both, you or whoever you're dealing with are willing to give it another go. But I don't know if some of you are like dreaming about pregnancy. Maybe that's something that you want. I don't know if some of you got pregnant and then y'all broke up because of that reason, you know, and maybe someone's realizing how foolish they were, and how much they disappointed you by them walking away from you, maybe even running away from you. That may not resonate with all of you, but that's what I'm getting. So I feel like someone definitely is going to be coming forward, but it's just that they're in a mind frame where they're planning and thinking about how they can work together. This could be your energy as well. So I hope that was helpful, Aquarius. So now I'm going to go into the last sign of the zodiac, Pisces. Pisces. Now let me do the time frame, 2:08:30 for Pisces. Let me just put that there for Pisces. Let me check my phone. I got a text message. Okay. Okay, let's see for Pisces. What message does Pisces need to know at this time? Oh, you're welcome, Emily. I'm glad the message resonates with you. Right? Isn't this better than a yes or no? Okay, we're gonna go into Pisces. Pisces. Pisces, 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 Pisces. Let me send, I have to send out a message really quick. I'll be right back. Okay, gotta do a new timestamp for you. 2/10/20 for Pisces. One no contact messages Pisces need to know at this time. One no contact messages Pisces need to know at this time. No contact for Pisces. No contact for Pisces. Ooh, okay. I love this. Okay. Okay, give me a moment. I'm sorry, Pisces. I really appreciate your patience with me, Pisces. Okay, so you're the only one I see. This is so beautiful. It's like, this is one of my favorite cards in the deck, Pisces, because it's like indicating like this person doesn't see anybody else, doesn't want anybody else. They only want you. They only have eyes for you. Me as a Scorpio, that's the type of energy I want. So I am so happy for you, Pisces. Even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. This person loves you so much. Even though I don't know what happened right now, they may be going through some challenging times. It may be financial, it may be personal, it could be with their health, it could be with family, it could be so many different circumstances, but it says, I'm a mess right now. But you're the first thing I think about when I open my eyes. I don't know if this person too, for some reason, I'm getting like long distance. I don't know if you and this person haven't been in contact, but I don't know, somebody had to move away, somebody moved away. I don't know, for a job, it could be for whatever reason, financial reasons. Sometimes people have to leave where they come from or where they live to look for better opportunities somewhere else. So that came to my mind. That may not be the case with all of you, but that may be a message that may resonate with some of your situations, right? Let's see what comes out for Pisces. Pisces. Wow, this card has so many. This deck of cards has over 100 cards. And I have large hands for a woman, you know? Better to choke you with, my dear. Okay, so wow, that card flipped over. Reconciliation. Want to work things out, they will return. There's unfinished business. Yeah, this person is not done with you, and you most likely are not done with them. If you feel the same way, if it's mutual, if this is a mutual desire. Anything else? Anything else for Pisces? Knowing the path, aligning with your purpose, accepting your story, on the right track. If this is something that you're wanting, like it's mutual, I think that you and this person may be coming back together again. I've been working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. That song popped up in my mind. Okay, one more message. Twin flame. Hold on a minute, there's somebody outside. Shh. I don't want to be like whispering to you. I'm not answering any personal questions, so if I ignore your message, it's for that reason. I have a pinned comment explaining that I'm only doing this reading. Twin flame. Some of you this may be a twin flame connection. I don't really subscribe to that, but don't knock it if you, right? Like other people may believe in that. So that may be something that aligns with you, where you feel like you and this person are polar opposites, but you feel attracted to each other. Someone is definitely divine masculine, divine feminine. You feel very much connected to this person. You may feel like soulmates too. So twin flame, it could be soulmates, I'm not answering any questions, so please don't waste your time. I already said I'm not answering questions. I say that respectfully. Seven of Cups, so someone has been in their mind, they're needing some sort of clarity, they may be considering different options, maybe feeling emotionally confused too, but I feel like this person may be coming out of that. If they already know what they want, if they want reconciliation, they've already made their choice, for themselves. And then, look at that, yes. They already decided they want to bring this connection back to life. They want to reconcile, they want to revive, they want to bring new life into the connection. Some of you may be dealing with the Scorpio energy. Okay. Yeah, Aries. But you know what? Mars rules Aries, right? But Scorpio is also ruled by Aries. But me as a reader, I'm going to start reading the Aries. The Emperor card has Aries and Scorpio. Because it's masculine Mars energy. So some of you may be dealing with a divine masculine energy too. But it doesn't have to be that way. We have the moon. Could be dealing with a Cancer sign as well. Somebody's definitely been talking to the moon. Yeah, there may have been a significant amount of time. This person has been reflective on your connection. They reflect on everything that transpired. They reflect on, definitely reflection, because we have the moon card. I don't know if this person thinks about the moon when they see you, or thinks about the moon, or whenever they see the moon, it reminds them of you. This person has taken some time to themselves, or, you may resonate with being in this hermit relationship. Some people don't understand that I'm not doing a personal reading, so I can't help it. Yeah, the hermit, the moon, the hermit. So some of you may be dealing with a Cancer sign. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo. We got Aries showing up, and we also have Scorpio. But then reflecting, the person had time to reflect, to see how they invested, look at the results of the connection. They are understanding and seeing that despite whatever time and distance has been going on between you and them, that their love for you continues to grow. And that, like I was saying earlier, it's like this, something is coming. This is something that they probably tried to bury. These are emotions that this person tried to bury, but it's like the love, the connection that they have with you is so strong that there's like nothing that's going to get in the way of them coming towards you. Or there's something, I guess, their subconscious, maybe their higher self is like letting them know this is like something that cannot be denied. You know, especially if you're the first person they think about when they wake up, you know. They may be thinking about marriage. They may be thinking about creating some sort of stable foundation with you, creating some, having success in reconciling with you, thinking about what they can have with you in the future, what they could build with you. But it's like with the reflection and the emotions, maybe the emotional confusion, maybe the multiple options, they may be trying to figure out what is the best path towards you. How can they come towards you? Like vice versa. Take it as it resonates. This person may be considering like in what ways they could come towards you. They may be even reflecting on things that they've already done, what worked, what didn't work. But it could be having all these different thoughts in their mind, different emotions. Maybe this person may have been in denial of emotions. I did mention that this person tried to bury whatever emotions they have towards you, but it's like something that keeps coming up. It's like they can no longer deny it. They maybe have been trying to deny it to themselves, but their emotions have a life of their own, you know, and they have no choice but to move towards you. And this could resonate vice versa, where you feel like you have no choice but to move towards them, because it could be, the message may resonate however, you know. So this, I really think is a really beautiful reading. You know, I didn't get any negative vibes from this at all. No cheating, nothing like that. I don't know what happened, why you're no longer in contact. It might be a distance thing. I don't know if it's a no contact because you and this person had to go your own different ways. Maybe you had to go on your own separate paths, but there may be some sort of something that's going to bring you back together, Pisces, with whoever you may be dealing with. What I see is Scorpio, Aries, Cancer, and Virgo. Maybe even Pisces, because they say the moon is Pisces energy. So okay, maybe Cancer or Pisces. You may be dealing with, but this could be your card. This is you too, you know? So maybe some of you already sensed this too. If you're very intuitive, if you're energetically sensitive, Pisces is a very intuitive sign. So that might be something that you're sensing yourself. So I hope this reading resonates with you, Pisces, in the best way. I hope all the readings resonate with everyone, all the signs in the best way possible. And if it does, please like, share, subscribe to Artemis Oracle. I'm going to be ending this reading right now. I appreciate you all for taking time to watch, to engage, to ignore my pinned message, give me a like. And I just hope all of you have a great evening, a great day, wherever you are. And I hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye.